Well, welcome back to Better Living. I'm not alone. I am here with Ellie, the puppy, but I also have Helen from the Toledo Animal Shelter. She'll do all talking for Ellie, just for the record. Okay. Ellie is so cute. Now tell me, she's just wiggly too, and I know you want my tea, but I don't think peppermint tea is probably good for you. Tell me about Ellie, how old she is, and what kind of dog she is.
Ellie is 7 weeks old, and she is a beagle chihuahua mix. So she's not going to get real big, probably 15 to 18 pounds. She will not be available quite yet for a few more weeks at the shelter because we spay and neuter all the animals prior to leaving. So she's got to grow up a little bit yet. So.
Yes, she is just a baby, and she smells so good. Excuse me while I, sniff the dog because she smells like baby. She does. She really smells like baby. Oh, you're just so cute. So you said about 15 to 18 pounds. This is always a question for me. I can't remember. Do these dogs shed? Is it hair or fur? Or?
Yeah, they will. Usually the ones that do not shed are your curly hair.
Okay.
Like poodles and labradoodles and things of that nature.
She's seriously precious, this dog is. She just wanted to sit on my arm. That's why she was moving around. So let's talk about what other dogs you have at the Toledo Animal Shelter. You get a lot of dogs come in, don't they?
And we never know what's going to come in. We actually do mostly owner surrenders. We do help some of the nearby counties out if they get full, the county impound facilities. So we will pull from Fulton County, Henry County, some of the other counties and help them out by pulling in the dogs.
So if somebody's interested in adopting a dog, it's always great to do that instead of going and purchasing a dog. Yes. We definitely encourage that. So if you're interested in Ellie, even though she's not available for a couple weeks, or other animals, tell me how the process works.
Well, we do have an adoption application process, so we do ask the person to fill that out. And actually, we're not approving them for any particular animal, we're approving them themselves.
Got it.
So if we don't have something right then and there, then we keep it on file and put their name on a want list. So if there's a particular breed or whatever they're looking for, then we always have that on file.
Ellie's talking to me.
And we have a variety right now. We have the little pups here, and then we have two really cute, again, beagle mixes that are probably about 4 or 5 months old. And then we have anywhere from 1 year to 5 year in the dog room. We also have a lot of cats. The kittens aren't coming in quite yet, but they will be soon because it's kittens time.
It's springtime.
Yes,
so there'll be a lot of kittens.
Right.
Did Ellie have brothers and sisters?
Yes, there's 9 in the litter.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, yeah. And she's the only one with the longer hair. The rest of them are.
I'm sorry, you want to say?
Have more of a shorter hair, take on the beagle look more. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of puppies. See, so if you like Ellie, you have lots of opportunities to get one. What should somebody do if they're interested in adopting or they want to get on that in the file?
Yeah, they should do the application process first. And again, then we keep that on file, and they can always put down that they would be interested in a puppy, and then when the time comes around, then we can start going through the applications, and we can start pulling them for the puppies then.
You're just way too cute. I'm so distracted because she's just so cute.
5 girls and 4 boys, so we have quite the selection.
All right. I love the fact that you do neuter everybody before or spay, because that is a real expense, and so.
And that's the only answer to the overpopulation problem.
Absolutely.
Plus, what a lot of people don't realize is by spaying a dog or a cat, you're reducing the chance of breast and ovarian cancer by 80%. By neutering a male dog or cat, you're reducing the chance of prostate cancer by 83%, I believe it is. So it's healthy for them.
Good for them.
And that's why now, years ago, the large breeds only lived to about 8 or 9 years old, and now they're living to 16. Same way with small breeds. At one time, it was 10 years for them. They're living to 18. So it's really extended their life expectancy.
And if somebody, not that you want to be cheap when you're getting an animal, because you need to understand there's certainly a lot of expense, but this is the best deal going because...
And our adoption fee is $95, and we're very high-end medical at the Toledo Animal Shelter. We have some very good donors, and due to that, we're able to provide, they're defleed and dewormed, and they're vaccinated. And on the adult dogs, we heartworm test. Matter of fact, we had one test positive this morning for heartworm that we pulled from Fulton County. So we will be sending it through the heartworm treatment, which is very expensive. And harsh on the animal, but it's young, and I think that she can tolerate the treatment quite well. So.
Well, and those, I mean, that's a great expense to do those things, even if it's just the spaying and neutering.
Right,
so yeah, it's not only are you saving an animal, but oh, she likes to chew on my thumb. Yeah, not only are you saving an animal, but you also are getting it at a great deal.
Right,
you guys can always use volunteers, can't you?
Yes, we can. We have different ways to volunteer. You know, they can come to the shelter and walk dogs and play with the cats and play with puppies. We do require that be 16 and over because of the liability. But just recently we had a brownie troop make folders and decorate them for their adoption paperwork. And then we had another group that did scarves to put on them when they adopt out to go home. So there's we have events. There's just many different ways of volunteering.
I think it would be very rewarding because if you get to play with somebody like Ellie when you go down there, it's totally worth it. So let's tell people how they can get more information about the Toledo Animal Shelter.
Well, the Toledo Animal Shelter is located on Wyman Street, not far from here actually. And ironically, we were established in 1927, and a lot of people still don't know who we are or where we are. We get confused with some other rescue organizations, but we're just ourselves, and we operate solely on donations, and we do not receive any government funding or affiliated with any of the other organizations. So our hours are Monday through Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 3, and we are open on Sundays now from 12 to 4 and closed on Wednesdays and holidays.
All right, well, Ellie is ready to get off of this set. She's got some playing to do. If you are interested in Ellie, one of her litter maids, or any animal, or if you want to volunteer, great way to volunteer. And I'm going to go because it's close to the station, so check out the Toledo Animal Shelter. We'll be right back on Better Living.